In the beautiful country of France, there lived a gorgeous woman by the name of Matilda. She always cared about her looks and worried about not having pretty things. Being married to a humble clerk, Victor, who worked in the Ministry of Education and earned a decent salary, she bore their worries with effort.
Wow, that lady is dressed superbly. Such lovely ribbons and jewelry. And me? Not even a bow.
Why do you worry about such silly things? You are superbly beautiful. Isn't that enough?
Matilda wasn't convinced. She believed that she was all deserving of the riches other women were. At that night, Victor and she sat together to dine.
Ah, warm soup and freshly baked bread. Isn't this lovely?
Just old soup and normal bread. I wish we could have eaten in a larger course and fancier silverware.
And so Matilda lived her days always wanting more instead of appreciating what she already had. One day, her husband came home with bright spirit.
Hilda, there is something for you.
She tore and opened the envelope and saw the invitation inside.
This is
Invitation to a ball. To be held in a week times at the Minister Hall. Isn't that splendid?
splendid. Victor, tell me what do we wear to that ball?
Maybe the dress you wear to the theater. I mean, you look lovely to me. Oh, what's wrong?
I don't have anything worth wearing to such a ball.
Sweetheart, don't cry. How much would a new dress cost?
Matilda dried her tears and fanned her carefully.
Hmm, about 400 francs?
Victor turned pale at this. He was saving exactly that much to buy himself a fishing set to go out with his co-worker.
Very well, my love. I will get you the money to get yourself a very pretty dress.
But as the ball came closer, Matilda started to get anxious.
What's wrong? Aren't you satisfied with the dress?
Beautiful, but I don't have jewelry to go with it.
Well, I have no money to buy a jewelry. What about wearing some flowers? That in style right now.
Flowers? Then everyone will know the poverty we live in. No, I need jewelry or I won't go.
Then, why don't you ask your friend? Jean, I'm sure she'll be generous.
Matilda was delighted at this idea. So she went to visit Jean, who had been a good friend to her. But as Jean now had a rich house and good life, Matilda had distanced herself.
Matilda, how have you been?
They spoke for a quiet some time until Matilda finally asked Jean for the favor.
Jewelry? Well, of course, I'll manage to whichever you like.
She handed Jean a box full of many trinkets and necklaces. The sparkle they held was reflected on Matilda's face. She tried on many but liked none.
Do you have anything else? How about this two box?
Matilda looked but found nothing in the first box. But when she opened the second one, in it lay the most beautiful set of diamonds Matilda had ever seen. She carefully lifted them onto her neck and was delighted at her reflection.
Would would it be fine if I could have just this? Oh, of course.
Matilda was elated, thanked Jean and hurried on home. On the night of the ball, Matilda was complete success. She laughed and chatted with much joy, so much so that even the minister himself greeted her during the evening. Once the ball had ended, she went to find her husband who had retired into a bench to rest. Victor picked up her modest wrap to cover the shoulder of Matilda, but she refused it. Poor Victor followed his wife into the street. That night seemed to be an unlucky one, as no cabs seemed available. They walked for a long time until they finally hailed one. It took them back to their flat, and they tumbled out and up to their room. When they reached inside, Matilda went to admire herself one last time.
Oh no!
What happened?
The the necklace. It's not here. I I've lost it.
What? That's impossible. Did you wear it before leaving?
Of course I did. I also remember feeling it while talking to the minister.
What about the cab? Did you get his number?
No, I didn't.
Victor was crestfallen. It was already 4 o'clock in the morning.
Fine. I will go back the way we came and search the street in case we drop it.
And so he left, leaving Matilda alone. And she sat there completely blank. After some hour, Victor returned sadly. As he had found nothing, he told his wife to write to Jean.
Tell her that you've given the necklace to be fixed as we've broken the glass. It will give us time to find the necklace.
And so Matilda did this. Victor went and made a complaint to the police and cab driver, but no words came to them.
We have nothing left to do but replace the necklace.
At the morning, they went around everywhere looking at all the jewelries. At the last, they found a similar necklace as the one they lost.
That's it. Sir, how much is it?
This, ma'am, it was costly 40,000 francs.
Painstakingly, they agreed to buy it. They begged the jeweler to hold it for them until they got the money. Victor went around begging and asking around from all his friends and family. He soon collected the amount and they bought the necklace. She returned it back to Jean. Thereafter, the couple lives changed. They sent away their helper and went to live in a flat which had lower rent. Matilda scrubbed and washed and worked for many houses and the city. Her face turned wrinkles and her hand get rough. Victor worked for long hours during the day and took the night shift too. After 10 years of slugging, they had finally paid off their debts. But how changed they both were.
How terrible my hands look now. And my beautiful hair. It has streaks of gray in it.
Think of them as streaks of silver, dear, for the hard work we've done.
She smiled at him warmly but still feels sad at what a single string of diamond has done to them. One day as she was out walking, she saw a boy bounding along with a lovely day.
It's Jean. And she looks lovely as a rose. Should I go and speak to her? Jean! Hello! You do look lovely after all these years.
Who is this woman? I've never seen him. Madam, I'm sorry, but I don't think I've ever...
My dear friend, it's me, Matilda.
I suppose I have changed a lot. Matilda, but my dear, you're probably
Matilda now told Jean everything. She thought that since she paid the whole debt and cleared everything, it was fine to come clean.
you. You say you lost my necklace and bought a replacement for 3,000 francs? Yes. I'm sorry to have lost it in the first place. Oh, Matilda, will you tell me the truth? That necklace was worth 200,000 francs. How was that possible? It was exquisitely beautiful, but it was fake.
And thus poor Matilda had learned her lesson. If she had only been content with what she had and had counted her blessing, then maybe she wouldn't have gone through so much of trouble.
How foolish I have been. I had such a decent house and a loving husband. Why didn't I see that earlier?
My dear Matilda, I'm home. I bought these flowers for you. I hope you like them.
Wow, they're lovely. Thank you so much.
Oh,
That lady is dressed superbly. Such.
Yes, I'm sorry to have lost it in the first place.